Hey, what's up, everybody? If you are investing in crypto, it could be a little tricky and it could be a little hard. If you buy the top, for example, or you are a little too late, you just joined crypto or you stayed on the sideline for too long and you felt like, I'm gonna go in right now, and then the market goes down. That sucks. And in this video, I would like to explain a little bit how you can keep your emotions under control and make sure that you don't wreck yourself. Because I know it is a bull market, everything is going up right now. It won't last forever. And at a certain point, you will get wrecked. Like, unfortunately, that's how it works. So let's get into that. How not to get wrecked with crypto. I have done it many times and I learned my lessons. And it's not that I know it all, but the experience that I do have, I would like to share it with you. So all I ask in return is if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, check out the Patreon down below in the description or the pinned comments for private sales, exclusive videos, wallet trackers of Alex Becker's wallet, for example. Let's get into it. Now, quick market update. Bitcoin is sitting at $66,000, give or take, right now. It is definitely not looking that bad. If you look at Bitcoin like this, it is still making higher lows. It's also making lower highs. So we'll see how this, triangle is going to play out. But this is a pretty short time period, right? We have it on the daily right now, and this goes back since the beginning of March. So for the last month, yeah, Bitcoin is showing some cooling off. And what I notice while I'm making this video is a lot of people, they sometimes freak out when Bitcoin is not only going up, and they be like, what the fuck, crypto is broken, it's not going up. How come? It's designed to go up, right? Yeah, it's not only designed to go up. Bitcoin is definitely designed to go up. I mean, less supply, more demand. But of course, it can also go down. And especially altcoins, they can go down way harder. There are some altcoins on the market that already dropped 40-50% from the tops just because they ran way too hard. And if you're getting in at the wrong point, yeah, then you could find yourself getting a little wrecked. And that especially depends on what you do with that. And the goal is not in crypto to make the best investments or to nail the bottom or nail the top, but to be better as a person, as an investor, as getting your emotions under control. Because when everything is going up, you can completely wreck yourself. It is possible. Believe me, I did it. I did it in 2017. I did that. So let me share that. But yeah, now overall, Bitcoin is pretty boring for the last month, give or take. And the thing is, that's dangerous, right? Because if we look at what Bitcoin has been doing since the bottom at the beginning of 2022, so for more than a year right now, it's been going up pretty hard, especially since the ETF got approved, since here in January, basically. It has been running from 42K to 74K, basically in one straight line. And the danger of that is that you might get used to green, right? Get used to green numbers. You get addicted to the green, like we are in the Netherlands as well sometimes, but other different green. But it might be that you get used to this and be like, wow, it's going up. Oh, my portfolio is worth more now. Oh, altcoins did another 2x. And then it does nothing for a while and you be like, fuck. And you get crazy over it, right? Or even worse, it goes down, right? And then you feel like, I only know how it feels if it goes up, and now it goes down. What should I do? Right? That's what a lot of people struggle with. So I need you to understand, and whether you are in crypto like since a month or since 10 years already, it doesn't matter. I bought my first Bitcoin in 2013. I still struggle with this as well sometimes, right? I noticed that, oh, my portfolio is doing fine, and then in a period where it's not doing fine, I feel like I'm in a bad mood, right? And while I know that in the bigger picture, it's fine. It's even better if it goes down, right? You don't want it to go only up. You don't want to, because you want to DCA into the market, right? You maybe have a disposable income or new people stepping in. yeah, where are they going to get the chance? Or how are you going to DCA at low prices if it's only doing this, right? Like, that's not what you want. And the market is getting very overheated then. And you know, especially by this bull market, the harder it goes up, the harder and the faster it goes down. And it gives you less time to actually get out of the market, right? This was a distribution phase of like, what, like 2 weeks, maybe, not even. And then it was like way lower, and that gave us a distribution phase of like maybe a month and a half, and that's it. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. But again, if you are in the middle of it, it all feels pretty shitty, right? Here, for example, let's say we are here. This is in 2017, right? Bitcoin was sitting at $500, give or take, and you were like, "Oh, nice, $500." Oh, it's boring, by the way. And then it goes all the way up, and it's sitting at more than $1,000, right? Like 1,160. You'd be like, "Oh my God, what a gains!" Right? It's been only going up, and then it just goes down in a matter of 2 weeks with 36%, and you're back at 700. You feel crap. You feel like crap because you're in the middle of it. And in the middle of it, it always feels crap, right? After you had this run and then it goes down that hard, it made you believe like, yeah, bull market is going to start. And here you feel like, oh, maybe you start to doubt yourself. Like, oh, maybe it's not going to start. Maybe this time is different. Maybe it's broken. Maybe whatever. And the thing is that a lot of people, they do Sanic Pal right here. Right? Before I get to this point even further, I am going to ask a question in this video. Get the answer right, leave a comment. I'm going to pick a winner that gets $100, okay? Just for your retention span. I appreciate that. The thing is that this was not even relevant or important if you zoom out far enough, right? Of course, if you bought the dip, you got a way better entry again. But even if you ignored this complete situation over here, this fucking mindfuck that we were in, from 700 to 1,200 almost, back to 700 in a matter of like 4 weeks, it's not even relevant. Because again, if you zoom out and you look where it eventually went through, look at this. I mean, you can't even see that dip anymore. Right, so at a certain point, we will have like, well, the correction that we have right now, right? It's not that big, by the way. I think I'm making it bigger than that most people think it is, but some people are stressing about it. But again, if you look at this dip right here, a lot of people are freaking out about it, right? Oh, we went from 74K back to 65 and maybe 64 in a day or whatever, right? And they'll be like, oh, it's a 10K drop. What the fuck? Like, dips happen all the time. Keep your emotions in check. Keep your emotions in check. And what you need for that, what helps me most, are two things. Two things. One, never, let me say it like this. Never go all into the market, right? Even if you are pretty sure that it's a bull market, not having cash is stupid. Okay, it's completely stupid. And don't feel like if you do not have cash right now, you are fully in. I'm not saying that you are stupid, but I am saying it's not a smart move. It's not a smart move. One, you want to buy the dips. Two, there are new projects dropping that give you way more gains than the current coins on the market. But if you don't have cash, you cannot access those. Yeah, well, you have to sell your coins right now, but right? So always be prepared. But also, mentally, it helps you a lot, right? I have been in coins and in cash. And the market went up a lot. And I can look at it like, yeah, man, if I was fully into crypto, I was making way more. Right? But that's like the what if, could have, should have. Like you could also look back in the last bear market and be like, oh, if I was fully in cash back then instead of crypto, I saved everything. Like these are the things you can't predict, but put your mind at ease. Like you want to make sure that you are prepared for both scenarios. Okay, it is crypto. And the thing is that crypto cannot, okay, I repeat, crypto cannot, it's impossible, won't happen, cannot be so extremely rewarding as it is, right? Making millionaires overnight with the dumbest shit. This is the easiest way in life to make money by far. But it cannot be that way if it doesn't come with extreme risk. If you are in crypto, whether it's in Bitcoin or altcoins, all the money you have there, you should realize that tomorrow it could be all gone, okay? I don't want to scare you, but it's a fact. It's internet money. Internet is very, very volatile to hacks and whatever. There's anything that could happen. And even if you're in stables, right, you could... USDT could depeg, right? Everything could happen. Your favorite project could scam, give up, founders die. I don't know, whatever it might be. You can get hacked, compromised, lose your keys, your house burns down. You can lose your phone, somebody, whatever. There are a million scenarios. You can lose your money. Okay? Crypto is known for making people rich, but that can only happen because a lot of people, it happens the opposite with them. They get completely fucking wrecked and their life is over. For some, unfortunately, literally because of that. Okay, so your job is to, one, of course, make sure that you're safe in crypto. Use a VPN. Don't put everything on like one centralized exchange or, I don't know, you know. That's your job, of course, to make sure that it's all safe, but to also make sure that you are okay, right? That you are okay. And what do I mean by that? Well, again, if you look at the last bull market, for example, right? We had a bull market. It started basically since the bottom. That's what I call a bull market. This was the parabolic bull, but here it already started. And this is the best example, basically. We went all the way from 20K down to 3K. Believe me, that was a harder drop than this last bear market. And people said it is over, really. Then, pretty fast, we went from 3K all the way to 13K. That's a 350% gain. That's exactly as much as we are sitting right now from the latest bottom. It's also a 350% gain. All right, so you can feel that the sentiment back then was the same, only then it happened way faster. Okay, here from the bottom, it took us 70 weeks to get there. Here from the bottom, it took us 28 weeks to get there. So we made the same amount of returns in the last bull market, but it happened more than twice as fast. People did not see this coming at all. Here people are already off guard, like, whoa, I did not expect Bitcoin to go this high. This time it's different, like, blah, 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 blah. No, it's a bull market. It's not different. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as always. Can't argue. Really. But it happened so fast that people thought like, yeah, man, bull market is completely back. It's completely back. We're going to make money. Let's buy, right? Buy here. Buy, especially don't buy here, but buy here. And then we went down a little bit. People were like, oh, fuck, anxious, shit. I'm already in a big loss. It's 50% of my portfolio is gone right now. These altcoins got wrecked with 70%. Fuck this, right? You completely fucked here. Then went all the way up from that 6K again to 10K. Also, that psychological barrier was broken, right? People thought like, okay, now it's back. Let's go, right? And then in a matter of 3 weeks, we get slapped down all the way back to prior lows. Can you imagine what a mess that was? And how extremely wrecked people got, right? Not just because of losing their money short term, etc. People panic sold the hell out of this, right? Why do you think this green candle came up? People were buying again, right? But who were they buying from? From the people who sold right here. And these people got absolutely wrecked, right? Therefore, I always say, like, crypto is player versus player. Don't be the losing player. It's that simple, right? The one that sold here is the losing player, obviously, right? Your job is now to make sure that you are not the losing player. So if everybody is now stressing, like let's say Bitcoin finds its first big support level, which is around 50K, right? And again, a lot of people always say like, no, not gonna happen. Bro, it's a 25% dip from here. Name one bull market where it didn't happen, right? It could happen, of course. Let's say that happens though. People are gonna freak out. But we have the halving coming. The ETFs are there. It doesn't make sense. Bitcoin can't go down. How can it go down? Of course it can go down. You know how much retail money is here? More than the ETF money still, right? What's retail? Retail is everything from zero until here, right? That's all retail. And these retail, they see the price go down from 74 to 70 to be like, oh, fuck, let me sell. And it goes 69 and 65. And then people feel like, fuck, I'm still in profits. Maybe I should take some. And it goes down even more. It's 60. And at a certain point, people start to freak out, right? It's just a domino effect. You don't even need big news for a market crash. It's just a snowball. Domino, fat people, I don't know, effect. So don't get scared out of the market at this point. Like, and maybe it just goes down here, maybe it goes down here, maybe here, maybe here. I don't know, right? That's not the point. The point is that at a certain point, there will be a decent correction like we usually see, right? And that's where you should really apply tip number 2. And again, that's understanding the market. If you do not know what this market is, if you do not know what a bull market is, what a bear market is, how the 4-year cycle works, how the money flow in Bitcoin works, then you won't have the conviction to stand these dips, right? Then you might look at it and be like, oh, double top, fuck our life, let's sell, right? Or whatever. Like, this cycle ends early because, I don't know, we made a new high earlier than we usually do, right? Like another reason why people think it's gonna end early. And hey, although these people, they could be right, but it's highly unlikely, right? It's highly unlikely. So you need to understand the market, and the market it is pretty simple actually for Bitcoin. Why is that? Well, Bitcoin is the asset that goes up against everything. So against the food you want to buy, but also, of course, against the dollar, because the dollar is also worth less, right? But against gold, against a lot of things. Bitcoin is outperforming everything. Why would that change? Why would like 14 years of history be completely changed in the coming 2 months? Is that why you want to sell? Like, and also, I mean, it's simple. That's that's the beauty about Bitcoin. I call Satoshi Nakamoto they because I have no fucking clue. Everybody says he. I'm just going to say they, right? But it's probably he or she. Hey, maybe we should be a little more feministic about it. But whatever. It created Bitcoin because it was looking at the dollar and was like, yeah, you know what? The dollar, unlimited supply. They can print whenever they want. It's like it's super centralized. It's a big Ponzi. The dollar is a huge Ponzi, of course, right? It's an absolute Ponzi, and it's in a broken system. There's too much debt, and therefore they cannot keep up with that. So they have to print more dollars. It's inevitable. They will print more dollars, right? And your job is to make sure that these dollars come your way. Now, how can you do that? By working a 9 to 5? Yeah, you maybe got a little raise of 5%. Congratulations. It's not beating the inflation, at least not in my country. So that's not going to work out. Now, that's the beauty about crypto, because he, she, they, them said like, you know what? We're going to create a dollar, digital, but we're going to make sure that there is a fixed supply. There can never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. Simple. Never more. But the demand is going up. And why is the demand going up? No, mainly because of a rising price, right? That's like the best marketing. Everybody sees the price going up and they be like, ooh, interesting, right? So the demand is rising. The demand is not declining for Bitcoin. We all know that. We also know that the supply is not getting bigger. So obviously the price is going up, right? So and you see a 8% dip on the week, and you'll be like, oh, let's sell this. Let's sell this innovation. I can't stand this 8% dip. Come on. And also just understand the cycles, right? If you look at the cycle, I repeat this a lot on the channel, but this has helped me the most, right? So I need to repeat it sometimes. The cycle is intact. And always, as long as I remember, people are trying to find reasons to say, no, this time is different. And maybe these people will someday be right. But you cannot keep on saying it and at a certain point being right, because all the times you were wrong about it would have cost you money, right? So therefore, don't go against. They say the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. Where's the end of the trend? I don't see it yet, right? Very simple. We have a 4-year cycle. Top, end of 2013, end of 2017, end of 2021. Complete the fucking riddle. If you do an IQ test, you get something like this. First question, right? And you'll be like, 24? Like that? No, that's not how it works, right? And it's not just that. It's also bottom, beginning 2015, beginning 2019, beginning 2023. What a coincidence. No, it's because 4-year cycles are a thing, not only in crypto. Look it up. It also has to do with the elections, with the halvings. It's all 4-year. Right? So it's very simple. Whenever I get a little emotional over whatever the hell, mainly about crypto, I just look at where are we right now. And I'll be like, it's April 2024. When is crypto likely to top out? End of 2025. So why the fuck would I sell 1.5 years prior to that? Right? It's like we have around 20 months to go. Is that correct? Yeah. So what if you sold 20 months prior in this cycle? You would have sold Bitcoin at around 7K instead of 70K, right? What if you sold 20 months prior to this top? You would have sold at around $400 instead of $20,000, right? I can keep going on with that. And there's always a reason why people say like, nah, but this time it's different. And now it's broken. And now it's this. And now it's that. Yeah, and that causes the buying opportunities for people who believe in the cycle. That FUD, the fear and the insecurity and the doubt, that's actually FUD, right? The definition, people are scared and they are doubting and they don't know anymore, right? That fear causes this. And the people that don't feel that FUD and that feel like, yeah, no, but 4-year cycle, they feel like, okay, buying opportunity. And so far, these people always ended up being right. And these people are the ones that making money, because it's not about, hey, I was right, you were wrong. No, it's about, hey, I'm right, so I made money with it, right? And you are wrong. You are the one that gave me your money, basically. It's a very general video, but if you like it, please. I think this is important. Sometimes I feel like preaching because crypto can fuck with your emotions. And it's not the best timing. I mean, we have an 8% correction. This video would be way better if we have a 20% correction. But believe me, I will make another one by then. Don't worry about that. But that's how the cycle works. Hey, and maybe this time we do something like this. And, well, not even that. It's going too fast. And end of 2024, we top out, right? It is, maybe it will be completely different this time. But you can't say that up front, right? You that's the same as saying it over here and over here and over there. And it's like, oh, fuck, I was wrong. Oh, fuck, I was wrong. Oh, fuck, I was wrong. I was right. Nice. I got out early right now, which like compensated for all the losses I made over here. Like, so far, not saying this has made everybody money. So don't go against the trend. It's stupid. It's only stupid. Okay. So, yeah, the thumbnail says, now what? Right? Now what? Or something like that. I have to check what... yeah, now what? So the thumbnail says, now what? So now what? Well, I don't have the answer what you should do in this market right now. What I am doing is not much at this moment. Bitcoin is, you know, sitting at $65,000, give or take. And you might be like, oh, it came all the way down, blah, 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 blah. On the other hand, I think Lark Daves said this, or no, somebody else, I don't know anymore. But Bitcoin has closed 30 days in a row above 60K. Hey, a couple of months ago, people were hoping for that to happen. So it's such a matter of perspective, right? But it's the same as your portfolio. I remember very well hitting my first 100K. I was working very hard and 10K, 20K, 30, 40, 50, etc. And I was like, well, and then 100K came. And I was like, wow, 100K, like some kind of a milestone, right? And then, I don't know, the next day or something, it was 98 or something like that. And I felt like shit. I felt like, God damn it. 100, I had 100K. Now I have less than 100K. While I didn't really realize that, a couple of months ago, man, I was hoping for this like 90K to happen. And now I have it. And like you raise the bar all the time. So therefore also, when it comes to getting out of the market, you should set your goals. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself completely wrecked, right? Because what if you are in this market, and I don't know how your portfolio looks like, but what if you say to yourself like, well, 100K is my goal, right? My goal by the end of the market, I want to have 100K. Seems realistic. It's like maybe a 15x from here. If I have a good strategy and patience and etc., good research, I can do it. Okay, fine. What if you reach that 100K and then you feel like, yeah, well, you know what? Let's make it 150 then. Like at a certain point, it's enough. It's only that what one cycle can offer you. Like, will there be 100x opportunities in the market? Hell yeah. Will you get them? Hell no. That's not how it works. Like, there are so many ways to make 100x with crypto. Now we're going to talk about this for some reason, but there are so many ways to make 100x with crypto. And actually getting it is really hard and really risky. You may have seen on Twitter there was someone who put like 30K in a Solana meme coin and made like 40 million out of it, right? And that's the success story, like a plane crash, right? You don't hear it too often, but when it does happen, everybody knows about it. Of course, because it doesn't happen that much. That's the thing. And then everybody feels like, man, 30K into one meme coin is a bit extreme for my portfolio. But now everybody be like, maybe I should just buy this meme coin and that meme coin, because if it happens to me, it's like buying lottery tickets. Like, well, maybe I should buy, because if it happens, it won't happen, right? It won't happen. I'm speaking to 99.999% when I say it won't happen, right? And the thing that does happen is way worse, because you lose your money. And that money, well, one is lost, but it's also potential way more money that you could have used to invest into something that did make you money, right? These 100K or 100x, gains are not that common. They are not that common. Every minute on the Solana chain alone, there are like 10 meme coins being created. Yeah, good luck finding that one or two maybe that completely blow up and that everybody heard about. It's a needle in a haystack while the haystack's on fire and you're in your like naked dick running around. Like, you don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that. It's way too dangerous. So stop aiming for 100x's on a single coin. You can better work on a strategy. Way easier, it's also way more realistic to make a 10x there and a 10x there, and then you also have 100x, right? So hey, in other news, the altcoin market. The altcoin market today, nothing crazy happens. Actually, posted this in my Discord for the Patreon as well. Like, hey, we need to hold this level, and so far we are holding it. If we do break at a certain point, because it can do something like this and then that, right? We can still go down, but so far this is a quite bullish pattern in general. So we could back up right here and then break out. Also a possibility. But the USDT dominance, like I showed not too long ago, is a little concerning if you ask me, because that's looking like this, right? Every single freaking time the USDT dominance gets down here, people just put their crypto back in USDT, right? And then the dominance goes up for the USDT, aka crypto goes down. Unless we get new money. This is what I showed in an exclusive video. But here, for example, the USDT dominance was going up overall, right? But Bitcoin, the orange line, also was going up. So how come? People are putting more money in USDT, right? So they take it from crypto, but still crypto is going up. Yeah, that's because this was where a lot of retail and new money came into the market, right? And that's like what we have right now, potentially with the BlackRock ETF or the other ETFs or the retail that's yet about to come in, right? Now it's mostly crypto has gone up, as you can see right here, because the USDT dominance went down. A lot of people say like, oh, it's BlackRock buying. Yeah, it's BlackRock buying as well, but it's mainly not BlackRock that made this pump happen. Sorry to break it to you, but this is our fault that we get a 70K Bitcoin right now, right? As you can see, the people deployed half of the complete USDT market cap into crypto. Like that, was BlackRock already sitting in USDT right there? Yeah, that could happen. Could be, but I don't know. It more feels like a live stream kind of video. Leave your opinion about something. About whatever. Yeah, if you look at altcoins on their, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, but this is the Bitcoin dominance excluding USDT, USDC, Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP. So stable coins, basically, in Ethereum. But then you'll notice that the Bitcoin dominance is already going down, right? So for everybody watching Benjamin Cohen's channel, yeah, this is also a kind of perspective, right? You don't have to invest in XRP and Cardano. You can also try to make money, right? And then you'll notice that the Bitcoin dominance is already going down for almost a year right now. So altcoins are catching up on Bitcoin, not like crazy hard or anything, but hey, chart went down with 8% already, right? Yeah, it's nice. If it goes all the way down, then we can say it's an actual big alt season. I don't know if we call this an alt season, but it's at least good to see that altcoins are finally worth the risk above Bitcoin. So that's a pretty good thing. So yeah, my vision on the crypto market at this particular moment is long term, and with long term I mean between now and the end of the bull market. Well, bullish of course, otherwise it's not a bull market in my opinion. So of course I'm bullish on it. Short term, I do feel like Bitcoin is trying to fuck with us. Why do I say that? Well, usually in a bull market you get some good corrections, right? And so far we haven't seen a good correction yet, like 25% at max or something like that here. I feel like either the corrections are diminishing or it makes you want to think that the corrections are diminishing and then gives you a big ass correction because the market loves to wreck people. Like the one says like, no, it's like the dips are just smaller. And so far that's true. On the other hand, I also feel like something's up. Something's up. When like, so like, what if people feel like, oh, these dips are getting smaller, let's buy every single little dip that we have, and then the market goes doof. That's also a possibility. So yeah, but no, according to this chart, and that's the chart that I have made, of course. So according to me, it could be that the dip could like go to maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so far this is the trend line. 40K is possible, but that would break a lot of moving averages and the 0.618. So 48K would be my worst case scenario of what I see is actually realistic, at least. If shit really goes bad, then I think like 40K maybe. But and I know a lot of people in the comments probably be like, no, not gonna happen. Okay, but what if it happens, right? Won't be the first time. What if it happens? Should you freak out? No. In my opinion, technically it is still in an uptrend by then, so that's not even a bad thing. And And like we spoke about, we have the long-term vision on Bitcoin right now. Remember this bull market as well. You start with $1,000, you have $5,000 right here. Whoa, all the way back to 2,500. Oh, you have 10K right here. Oh, all the way back to 5,000. You have 20,000 right here. All the way back to 10,000. These were 50% crashes on your altcoin back regularly, right? Regularly. We haven't even seen one right now, right? So I'm a little prepared for that. Now, I am mostly now still not buying much, although I should buy something. I would like to buy the things that I don't have a position in yet. The things that I already have, I feel like it's a little too high for me compared to where I stepped in. If you look at it like that, like Chainlink, I bought it in around this area right here, right? So it's now sitting here. I feel like, yeah, I'm not lowering my average if I buy it right now, right? So that's not a thing for me. But if we see a good dip, yeah, I would definitely buy some new altcoins. And for now, I am, like you probably know, mostly participating in Launchpads. We talked about BRC Starter, which is really mooning today, by the way. This one is up more than 10x from where we got in. And a lot is doing very well. And some are, of course, also deeply in the red, like Legends of Elysium project that I really like, by the way. But still, it is up 2x. It is up 2x, right? But it just came like, that's the thing with newer projects. Don't buy them right away on the open market because people are taking profits as they should, right? But at a certain point, you will notice that these projects like ChainGPT again is the best example. Basically, they come out, people feel like I missed it, right? Comes all the way down. People feel like, fuck this chart, I'm not gonna buy anyway. And then it goes up and be like, I wish I bought. So here it's too high, here the project sucks, and here it's regret, right? At a certain point, man, just look at the chart and be like, okay, this is messed up. Maybe we should get some allocation in this one. And that's what I did back in a couple of months ago, half a year ago, with some projects, and that ended up very well for me and for you. I hope the same. And now we will get these same chances, right? There will be some ChainGPT kind of projects, and that's what we are mainly trying to look for. And there's a new project coming out on CDeFi, ChainGPT, and a lot of Launchpads, which is called REKT to Earn, a project that I think is really cool. So I'll cover that a little bit, and I will cover a couple of more projects because so far this is the winning strategy for me, big time. So let's write this together. Now, am I tired? Yes. Do I still have a question for the giveaway? Yeah, I said so. So let's ask you a question. Very simple. Since when did you start looking at this channel, give or take? I just want to know how long people are here. Give me a nice answer and I'm going to pick one winner that gets $100. For now, if you want to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on, check the Patreon. See you guys tomorrow.